over there? It looked like there were a tiny little white light.
And we... Oh, did you hear that? Something over there. What?
That's just literally shut down. It said bye.
We just charged that.
God, I'm getting such an icy cold chill on my back right now.
He said it out 3 times in a row.
Who doesn't want us here?
Yeah.
Oh, a scare. I left the ground.
Whee, catball.
Did you like us singing?
So we are starting to pick stuff up now.
Oh,
REM pod.
REM pod's going off. Hi guys, tonight we're at the fantastic and very haunted Nunny Castle. I don't know if you've seen us previous video from quite some months ago when we came, and we had an amazing night here. So hopefully, if it's like anything like last time, you know, it's going to be a good night. Very haunted at this location, and like I said, last time we came, we felt like it were a bit off the scale, didn't we, really? It were.
Hopefully Sarah might run off out the castle tonight.
Yeah, it makes a change from you. Yes.
Yeah, as you can see, it's pitch black. So we're doing a later one than normal.
Yeah.
We're going to stay here for a few hours. Stay with us. And don't forget to like and subscribe.
Right, so far guys, we've got the still cameras there. As you can see, that's set up. And then in here, we've got the music box. We've put light under static camera and extra lighting in there just because the lighting on a still camera's not that good, to be honest. We do need to replace that, but it's all right for now. So you should see if anything goes on in there. Last time we got a lot of activity in that area, and that's why we've put that there, just so if we're anywhere else and it picks anything up, then, you know, we'll hear it. Right, over here we've got us wildlife cam. So that's there. That's one of those cameras that literally just triggers when it sees movement. So hopefully if anything's to move past there, it'll video it for us, and hopefully it should take a picture as well, fingers crossed. So yeah, we're going to be getting some more equipment out as the evening goes on, but we've just got set up now, so hopefully it'll be a good one.
You can see outside there, guys, it really is pitch black. We're in total darkness here now. All we've got to rely on are our own lights.
All right. Just trying to see. No. I was just trying to see if, you know, like last time when I panned the camera up, like accidentally, because I was just moving it and we caught a figure in the window. I've just been having a look, but there was literally nothing. If it's the third window at the top, which I think it was that one, it wasn't the very top one, I think it was the third one up. If it were that one, it's a total empty window. So I'm not exactly sure what that is. What we caught before, it did look like a figure staring at us. Obviously we didn't see it at the time. It was when I was going back on the still camera footage, because I was just changing the position of it and moving it. And as I was panning up, it's caught that, which I didn't know about till we got home. So I don't know. It's anyone's guess, to be honest. I don't know. I can't explain it. First thing I did when we came back tonight was have a look in the windows, but there's the top one, there's absolutely nothing. The bottom two, you can see a bit of a tree, but the third one, it's just an empty window. There was nothing, was there?
Mm.
So.
And you can see just how cold it is here tonight, guys. You can see the breath coming out of Sarah's mouth.
Yeah.
It really is. Do one, go on. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, if you see any white mist floating in front of the cameras, it's not anything supernatural. It's just absolutely freezing.
Right. We're going to crack on now, guys, and do a bit of an investigation. Let's see if we can wake some of these spirits up, shall we?
Rob's just setting the REM pod up. We're going to go put that over in the back window. If you remember from his previous investigation, that's the area that we heard the laugh coming behind me, the really loud laugh that we all heard. Let's hit you with this lap. This is the window, so we're just going to put the REM pod over there. Right, so the REM pod's all set up there now. Is there anyone with us this evening who wants to communicate? We've set some devices up in the old chapel area. There's a purple light you can go towards, and over by the window there's a red light.
Can you set some of these devices off for us? We've been here before, I'm sure you remember us. We've got some different devices out tonight. If you can work your way to them, try and touch them, and that'll show us where you are, if you don't mind being shown.
It's so dark in it when you look anywhere apart from where the lights are.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like when I'll show you guys, when you look over this side it's pitch black. I've got light on my camera like that. Literally, without the light on my camera, you can't see anything.
We're calling out to any spirits that are with us now in Nunney Castle. If there is anything here with us, can you now make yourself known? Can you touch one of these devices on the floor there? If you can make your way to them and just set one of those off for us, that'd be fantastic. We don't mean to cause you any harm.
Yeah, reports, guys, as well are figures being seen in the windows and things like that. As I said, we caught something last time we was here. But there's reports of that, reports of voices, shadow figures. I think there's an apparition that's been seen that walks sort of around the moat area on the paths around there. So hopefully we'll catch something. Catch something other than a cold.
We're calling out to any spirits that are with us now in Nunney Castle. If there's anybody here with us, can you make yourself known, please? Can you make a noise? Maybe you can throw a stone. We've come here with the utmost respect to prove to all our viewers out there that you spirits do exist. We've been here before, we've captured stuff, and we want to see that again. Can you come and talk to us, please? Can you bang on a wall like this? Are you able to do that for us?
Can you step towards the red light that's in the corner over there near the window? You can step towards that. It won't hurt you, the lights will just go off, that's all, and make a little bit of a noise.
Very quiet, isn't it?
Yeah, it's at the moment, but that's paranormal for you. Sometimes it's chaotic, other times it's silent. That's the fun of it. Last time we was here, I caught a figure up in the window. I was up there watching us. Do you think you can come forward again? You could show yourself again for me, please.
What I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to try and capture some noise on this little machine I've got in my hand here. I'm going to do a bit of calling out and then play it back and we'll see what we can hear. The spirits of Nunney Castle, we've come to see you tonight to prove that you exist. I'm holding a device in my hand. If you can try and talk back to me through this device, that would be fantastic. We don't mean you any harm or disrespect. We're just here to gather evidence. Don't be afraid of anything that we're using. All they are cameras and little devices to help us detect you. If there is anybody here, can you talk to me through this device, please? I'm having trouble working this now.
Do you want me to get you into a folder?
Sorry guys, technical issue on my part.
You needed to click to save it, and then that should be it. Hold on.
The spirits of Nunney Castle, we've come to see you tonight to prove that you exist. I'm holding a device in my hand. If you can try and talk back to me through this device, that would be fantastic. We don't mean you any harm or disrespect. We're just here to gather evidence. Don't be afraid of anything that we're using. All they are cameras and little devices to help us detect you. If there is anybody here, can you talk to me through this device, please?
No, I don't hear anything that isn't us.
No.
Nothing stood out.
It is getting bloody cold in here.
It's freezing.
Oh.
Isn't it cold? I'm gonna have my cup of tea in a minute. Yeah, we've brought a warm flask of tea with us tonight, guys. So we're gonna keep warm.
We've got a little device
As you
here,
can
guys.
see, it's freezing.
If I aim it somewhere, it tells us what temperature it is. So I'm just literally gonna aim it there. There you go. At the moment it's hitting 6 degrees. 6.6. No, 7.6. That's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it's because lights are on this though, isn't it? It'll be
Yeah.
warming it up slightly because of lighting.
6 point. No, it's going up a little bit. 7, 6.9. Yeah.
Just thinking maybe because we've got everything set up here, if we maybe go over to the other side into one of those and just stand in that area away from all this, and then if there is anything here, there might.
Yeah, okay.
We don't have to go far, do we? It always gives me a weird feeling when we come here, you know.
This is such a gorgeous place, guys, it really is. I really do hope we get something tonight.
Right, spirits, if any of you are here with us, we're going to the other side now, so if you want to go check out our equipment and the lights and everything, you know, you're welcome to do so. Do it now if you want whilst we're over here. We're not looking, I promise. I'll put it down as well so we're not touching it, I think. If anyone's here with us in this castle, I've got a little black device on the wall down there. If you could step towards that, please, and just speak into it, I should be able to hear your voice. Is there anybody here who wants to communicate? Anybody got a message? Ah, that's Rob's footsteps. One moment. Right, starting again. Anybody got a message for us or wants to communicate? If there's anyone here, can you tell me your name? The person that I saw last time in the window that I caught on the camera, can you tell me who that was, please? End of session. I don't know if you heard that, but just before I ended that, it sounded like a shuffling movement from that side. Not very loud, just very, very faint. So far it seems pretty quiet in here, to be honest. Although it feels a little bit creepy, it doesn't seem to have the same energy as we felt when we were here last time. Last time it were crazy, it were off the scale, to be honest, but yeah, it seems a little bit quieter tonight, but that's the fun of the paranormal. Right, Rob's just moving position. He's put the REM pods over here now in the middle, and we've got the 2 cat balls there.
Forgot to mention, guys, this one here, we got an infrared camera. So basically that picks up any movement. It does pictures and video. So if there's any movement goes on in there whilst we're not in there, it will pick it up. There's nothing like a cup of tea in cold weather.
Are you recording? Because I'm going to turn mine off a minute whilst I have a drink.
Have we got any spirits here with us now?
Alright.
Yeah, what bloody hell that was then?
What was it?
I thought there was someone poking their head round the door over there, but it's actually on the wall.
Oh, yeah.
That was a bit spooky.
Different colour brick.
If there's any spirits in here with us now, can you come and play with one of these devices on the floor that light up? Just to let us know that you're here with us. Get you having a cup of tea.
Nice hot tea. Yay!
Look at that up there. Long way up. This will make such a gorgeous home.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
I'd rebuild these walls, put some floors in it.
Yeah.
Put a roof on. Hey, and we can live like spooky king and queen.
Yeah. King and queen of the spooks.
Yeah.
But not actually be...
You right?
Yeah.
What are you hearing? Do you hear something?
I didn't hear anything, but over there, it looked like there were a tiny little white light. That's why we're looking, but it can't be your light, can it? It was like over there, as if there were just a tiny little white light. Unless someone's... I don't think there's anyone about there, is there?
There might be someone walking around the
Yeah, is there a window at ground level
yeah, there would be, yeah.
Right, I'm just going to walk over to where I'd just seen that light and just see if there's a window there where the light could have come in from. So, come on, we'll have a look. I'm going to also take my trusty EMF detector and see if we get anything on that. No, the light was about here. The window, there's a tiny little slit window there. But the light looked more like it was like this area.
Yeah.
I don't know. Not sure about that one, guys. The wall that I'd seen the light, there's no window. There is one to the left of it, a small slit window. So whether a light was coming in through that, I'm not sure. As far as I know, we are alone here, but I will go and have a look on the bridge in a moment. I'll take you with me.
Spirits of Nunny Castle. If there's anybody here, can you make yourself known to us, please? There's various devices you can light up. Or you can even make noises to let us know that you're here. We don't wish to harm you in any way.
No, there's no one in the grounds, so I don't know what that light was.
If you can't scare us, that'd be fantastic.
I've just had a look outside and I couldn't see anybody, so I don't know what that light was.
Yeah.
It didn't look big enough to be a torchlight, it was just like tiny little light, I don't know. Just like bright light.
Could have been one of those little glow beetles.
Yeah, something like that. Maybe
Yeah,
if it reflected
might
off
been.
your camera light, it could have been, yeah.
Could have been. Oh, I think these spirits could be a bit scared of us tonight.
Yes. I was actually saying to the viewers earlier, it feels like a different energy in here tonight from when we came last time. Last time it was full of energy, it seemed really ramped up and really active, but
Yeah.
it doesn't have the same feeling tonight, does
tonight
it?
it feels quite hard
Yeah.
to get going, doesn't it?
Yeah, it feels a lot different. I mean, last time we were here, there were activities sort of right off from the bat. We'd only just more or less set up. In fact, I think we were still setting up, weren't we?
Yeah.
But yeah, it doesn't seem to feel the same tonight. Whether we get something later on, I don't know.
Is that going to be a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, I don't
Is it
know.
suddenly going to go mad?
Yeah, it's either going to be
Or
one
we're
of those nights where we get something, or one of those nights
Yeah.
where we get absolutely nothing. But you know, it's luck of the draw. That's the paranormal, isn't it? You know, you're not guaranteed to get activity. And sometimes when you least expect it, it's there.
Should we do a spirit talker session?
Yeah, we can do.
Yeah?
Yeah. I've had a little walk round over there with the EMF,
Yeah.
but not even getting spikes on that.
Okay.
But yeah, we can do spirit box.
Okay. We're going to do a spirit talker session then, guys. That'll mean listening to the spirit talker with headphones, and whoever's on the headphones can shout out what they hear, and the other one on the camera can ask questions. And we... Oh, did you hear that? Something over there.
No.
Don't know.
It wasn't me getting this out, would it?
No, it was over there. It sounded like something kicked the camera or something. You know, tap the tripod.
Yeah. If that's you who's joined us, can you step near to one of those devices? That'd be brilliant if you could do that for us, please. Yeah, I didn't hear anything, but hopefully your camera will have picked that up.
Yeah. It was definitely over there, over that side. Okay. Right. We're going to set this up, guys, all right? Well, so we'll see you in a minute. That's it.
Yeah. Right, Rob's all set up now with the headphones on, so I'm just going to press the button for him. Right, we'll go stand over there, we'll ask some questions. Is there anyone here with us this evening? If there is, if you could step towards Rob. He's sat over there with the headphones on. If you could step towards him, please, and tell him anything that you want to relay to me. Something's just... Oh,
What?
that's just literally shut down. It said bye. It said... On the screen it said bye and it's just shut the camera down.
We just charged that.
I know, we're fully charged, that's what I've just been saying. Right guys, we've now sorted out the still camera once again. It's connected to a USB power bank now, so hopefully we should get a little bit more out of that. It should charge it for a while. Right, we will get back to the spirit box session now. Right, so we're just starting the spirit box session again. Rob's got his headphones on now. If there's anybody in this castle who wants to communicate with us, if you could step near to Rob. Is the one with the headset, and if you speak into that device, he'll be able to hear you. You'll be able to manipulate the device in his hand. Can you tell me who drained our battery in the camera?
I'm here.
I'm here. Nice to meet you. I'm Sarah. I'm Sarah, this is Rob. Can you tell me whereabouts you are? Was it you that drained the battery into the battery?
I'm... a taxi.
Sorry. You're a taxi? It's a bit
Where
wrong.
am I?
That's what I'm wanting to find out. Can you tell me whereabouts you are? Can you set one of the devices off if you're nearby?
Andy.
Andy, is that your name? Pleased to meet you, Andy. Like I said, I'm Sarah, this is Rob. We're just here to communicate.
Castle.
Castle, yes, it's a beautiful castle.
I don't know it.
You don't know the castle? Were you just visiting?
Get out.
We will be leaving later on,
Where?
but we're not at the moment.
Did they see?
Did who see? Did who see what?
Hi. Can't.
What can't you do? You can't communicate.
Take it.
What are we taking? What do you not like?
Richard.
Hi, Richard. Nice to meet you. Can you tell me whereabouts you're standing? Do you think you could possibly go near to one of the devices on the floor and set them off?
Dead.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear you died. How did you die?
Regret.
You have regrets. What regrets do you have?
Oh, where am I?
I don't know. Whereabouts are you? Could you...
Hi.
Hi. Could you tell me whereabouts you are?
Let me out.
Are you trapped? God, I'm getting such an icy cold chill on my back right now. Are you standing behind me by any chance?
Come in.
Are you standing behind me?
Watcher. What time?
What, you coming in now? Was you standing behind me? If it's at all possible, could you set one of these devices off that we've got dotted around?
Strange.
What, the devices are strange? Yes, they won't hurt you.
Hi, guys.
It's only lights. Hi. It's only lights that won't hurt you. Can you tell me how old you are?
What?
Could you tell me your age?
Money? Ollie?
You've got regrets over money. Can you tell me what year it is?
Did you see me?
No. Where was you?
Here.
Whereabouts? Set a device off and then I know where you are and then I might be able to see you.
Not me.
Not you. What, somebody else is here? Can you tell me how many spirits are here with us? How many of you are here with us?
Arthur?
Hi, Arthur.
Need help?
What do you need help with?
What?
Yes, what do you need help with? Can you tell me what you need help with?
Chris?
Need help with Chris? Is that a friend of yours?
Murdering?
Who was murdered? Was you murdered?
Here. Let me.
You was murdered here?
I am you, or I want you.
I know it's getting really cold anyway, but my back is absolutely like an ice cube. I've just got icy cold chills running down my back. Are you standing behind me?
Hi again.
Hi. Who is it who's standing behind me?
Out.
Yeah, we will be.
Out.
We will be leaving shortly. Who is it who's?
He said it out 3 times in a row.
Who doesn't want us here?
Yes. Cat for G.
Can you give me the name of who's standing behind me? I'm actually getting icy cold shivers here, guys.
Get him out. It's you.
Yeah, we've come here this evening to communicate with you. Can you tell me what year it is?
What was that like then?
Good. There's something standing behind me.
Is there?
Because I'm icy chills all up my back.
How do I turn off?
And it kept saying, where am I? And I'm like, are you standing behind me by any chance?
It's really getting cold now, guys.
It was 5.6 and then it went to 4.5 over here. But
Sarah's just checking the temperature again on this device we've got.
very briefly, it's like staying around 5.6 and stuff, but very briefly in this spot it did drop down. I don't know if I had camera pointing at 10.
It's actually getting that cold, I can't feel the tips of my fingers.
No, it's freezing. It really is cold.
But we're going to carry on for you.
Yeah.
We want to try and capture something if we can.
Well, I think we can take from that they don't want us here. And they would like us to leave.
Yeah, it said, was it out?
Yeah, out.
3 times in a row.
Yeah.
Out.
And I think earlier on you'd said get out or leave or something. None of the equipment triggered. I was trying to get some equipment triggering, you know, by asking, can you go near a device? But it kept saying...
Did any names come through? I can't remember.
Yeah, there were quite a few names.
Was
Yeah,
it?
probably about 5, 6 names. And at one point I turned round and I'd looked that way. And then just after that you said, did you see me?
All right.
But I didn't see anything. Well, you can't see anything when you look that way. It's pretty damn dark, isn't it? Have another walk around with EMF, guys, and just see if we pick anything up. Especially in this area, sort of behind me. We'll see if there's anything.
That banging you can hear, guys, is someone having a late firework night. They got a load of bangers going off there somewhere.
Right, whoever was just standing behind me, do you think you can walk towards this device in my hand, please? Can you walk towards this device, please, or any of the devices that we've got on the floor? Nothing will hurt you. It's just got a light.
You got a spike there?
No.
That was crazy, draining that battery on the camcorder, wasn't it? Because we charged that up just before we come out, so that was fully charged, and that's not even been running for an hour.
I'm going to say you get 4 hours off them batteries. It's crazy.
So something there is draining the
definitely. If you like music, if you walk over into the back room, what I believe used to be the chapel area, if you can walk into that back room near the purple light, that'll play you some music.
Why don't we put the REM pod in one room over there in the dark, and the music box in the other room over there in the dark, and we stay over here and just leave it in the dark?
Yeah, and just say, Just going to move the REM pod over into that back area where I thought I'd seen the light. If anything goes near that, that'll trigger then. So we're just going to go sit down there and just sit quietly and just see if anything triggers. We're going to leave the lights off, obviously. Oh.
There you go. I wasn't even nowhere near that. I wasn't even in the tunnel. And that went off. So I'm going to leave that in there in the dark.
Sit down there and just sit quietly and just see if anything triggers. We're going to leave the lights off, obviously. Oh.
There you go. I wasn't even nowhere near that. I wasn't even in the tunnel. And that went off.
Do you think you could do that again for us, please?
That was great, thank you. If you could do that again, just to show us. Can you set that off again for us, please?
You have to ignore the fireworks, guys. Nothing like fireworks to ruin your audio. Hopefully we'll get activity on maybe the REM pod or on the music box. The music box has just actually gone off when Rob had walked away from it, and he wasn't near enough to trigger it, so it'll be interesting to see if that goes off again. And hopefully if we just leave everything in the dark and we're over here, I think we'll have a nice cup of tea and warm up, and we'll keep one of the cameras running, obviously, just in case anything does go down in there. But
have a nice cup of tea and everything will be all right.
A nice cup of tea. Solves everything, a nice cup of tea. It really does. Anyone else absolutely love the cups of tea? Comment down below. Let's see either tea or coffee for which you drink. I drink both. I love my coffee, I love my tea. Rob's more a tea guy, aren't you?
I am a tea guy.
You like your tea.
As much as I like coffee, it gives me migraines, so I just stick to tea.
Yeah. But yeah, put down in comments what your favourite drink is, tea or coffee. Let's see who wins. Oh, still red hot.
Can you come and light these cat balls up for us, guys, please?
When you were doing the Estes method, it did actually feel like someone was stood behind me.
Yeah.
You know, I know it's cold anyway, but you know when you get the cold and it makes you shudder?
Yeah.
I got that like from behind me, and then you obviously said something like, where am I standing? And I'm like, you behind me by any chance? If you could step towards this green light in my hand.
Maybe it's too cold for the spirits as well. They're all tucked up in their beds somewhere.
Have you got your big torch?
There.
shine it up in that.
There is a story, guys, that locals have actually seen a pair of women just up there in that window, sitting either side of it, looking down at you.
Yeah.
People have...
Well, Christmas, wasn't it? I think they were doing some kind of Christmas carols or something.
Yeah.
And they were being watched, weren't they, from up above?
Yeah, they said there was 2 women sitting in the window up there,
Yeah.
looking down at them.
Just watching them.
Yeah. It's so creepy silent, isn't it? Just absolutely nothing. No movement whatsoever.
I'm going to say REM pod didn't going off.
No.
That went off when you walked away from it, but
Yeah.
you weren't
But
able
it
to
may have
trigger
just
that.
been setting itself.
Yeah, maybe. Had it not gone through the cycle? Had it gone through
No,
a
because
cycle?
I turned it off, and when I put it down again, I turned it on and then walked away. So that might have been just
yeah, it was
resetting
probably
itself.
just calibrating then, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, then we'll scrap
But-
that then.
Oh.
Oh, fucking hell. Right, then we'll scrap
But-
that then.
Oh.
Oh, fucking hell. It was going off as well.
Was it going off?
How did you get that on camera?
Oh.
Yeah. It were even going off as it were falling down.
I don't know how that could have fallen down because that was wedged
It was
in there
wedged.
tight.
I just jumped out of my skin. Like literally jumped out of my skin. It were like that, wasn't it? So
Yeah.
how can
Yeah,
that fall?
there's no way.
That can't fall from that position.
No.
You've got to...
That's what I mean. There's no way it could have just fallen down on its own. It's
It
crazy.
came forward.
Yeah.
Someone's knocked it forward. Oh. Oh, that wound me up. Come on, if that were you, can you do that again? Can you knock that off again? Do you think you caught that on camera? Which way were you facing?
And I was facing that way, and I spun round when it hit the floor.
Oh no, we've moved
No,
that, haven't we? If we hadn't
yeah.
moved that, I'd have caught it.
Maybe.
Oh, laddie, here we go. If that were you that's just knocked that off, do you think you could do that again for me? That were brilliant. That were really good. You gave us both a big scare then. That were fab. Think you could do that again?
Well, it gave Sarah a scare.
A scare? I
Big,
left
big
the
brave
ground.
Rob, it don't scare.
My feet left the ground. But again, there's no way that can just slide. And when I looked, it were getting tipped forward, but it were flashing as well. The EMF were flashing on it.
Yeah.
Come on, if that were you, can you do that again?
That happened to me before up in that Folly's castle, wasn't it?
yeah.
Near Folly's tower.
Yeah, up in
I
the
was
tower.
at the top, and that was leaning against the wall. There was no way it could
Gonna
have
say, 'cause how
fallen off,
that
and yet
is,
it
there's-
flew down the stairs, didn't it?
There's no way that can...
If you haven't seen it, guys, is it called Folly's?
Brown's Folly?
Oh,
Sally in the Wood?
Brown's Folly at Sally in the Woods. I was right up the top in the tower, and I was just setting everything up, and I had the K2 meter in the window, and obviously the window's a good 2 foot high. The concrete below it is a good 2 foot high, so the wind, if there was any, which there wasn't, couldn't have blown that off anyway, and it was leaning inwards. So I'm setting up all my equipment, and all of a sudden the K2 just flew off that windowsill and started bouncing down them steps. But yeah, and it's just happened again.
The
It's
thing
just
with this one, if it had have slid, it would have slid that way. But when I looked, it was the top that was coming forward.
yeah.
The top was coming forward, and I saw the lights flash. That's what I was
And you
looking
said
at.
you said the lights were going off
Yeah,
before it even hit the
The
ground,
lights were flashing.
which
So-
would make sense because if it is a spirit that's pushed that off,
Yeah.
then that would have
It
lit
would
up
have,
for him to
yeah,
do that
which
anyway.
it had lit
So,
up. But
If that-
it
if-
flipped like that way
Yeah,
instead of sliding that way, which obviously
yeah,
you'd expect it to slide, but it actually flipped and went that way,
yeah.
and it were flashing.
If that was you that's just knocked our device off the wall onto the floor, can you do that again for us, please? Or if you can't find the energy, can you just move closer to it and try and touch it? Just so it lights the lights up for us. We really appreciate you doing that just now. It's a good job you didn't break it, because I wouldn't have been happy then, but
I know.
that's great, yeah. If you could do that again for us, that'd be fantastic. Because that just happened, I'm actually...
Yeah, move that over because we don't want to miss it. It's always, this is the thing with the paranormal. Tell you guys, this is the thing with the paranormal. You can see things, you can hear things. It's all one thing. But actually capturing something on camera, it's bloody impossible, honestly. Things will go on and it's always just off where your camera's pointing, or... Like with that then, I'd turn my camera off to have a cuppa and Rob were facing the other way and we'd just move the still camera out a little bit. And that's when it's happened, you know. It always seems to be that it's so difficult to capture activity, especially things moving, you know, it's a rarity anyway. But it's so hard to actually capture it on video. It's always wherever you're not filming, you know. Could do with big signs with arrows saying activity is going to happen here in 2 minutes, point your camera this way, guys.
Don't forget the camcorder's already drained.
Yeah, that drained really fast as well.
And that's crazy, because we just charged that fully, didn't we, before we come out?
Yeah.
So we should have had at least 4 hours.
At least 4 hours on each
on
battery, yeah. But yeah, I think if we leave that set up on it and...
Yeah. Hopefully you might pick something up.
Yeah.
I wonder if we're picking anything up off the
I don't know.
infrared camera.
Be interesting to see, won't it?
Yeah.
Right, I think whilst Rob's in that other room calling out, we'll have another walk round with the EMF. I haven't seen the REM pod going off. The music box we definitely hear, but the REM pod is quite quiet, to be honest, so it's quite a quiet one. All seems quiet on that front. I'm hoping just if we move away from that other K2 meter that it might maybe get knocked off again. I'm glad that were you walking, then I could hear footsteps. Can you tell us who it was who knocked that K2 meter off that device? Who was it who knocked it off the wall? If you're speaking to my camera, if you're speaking to here where my lights are, we'll be able to hear you. Or if you like music, if you go touch the device over there with the purple light, that'll play music for you. Or you can step towards this device in my hand with the green light. That'd be fantastic if you could do that, please. Do you know what? I am so wanting that to go again.
It won't now, we put the camera on it. Oh, I am so cold, I am.
It's freezing, isn't it?
It really is cold. Oh. Okay, we're not going to spend too much longer here now, because we're getting really cold. But if you can try and do something for us, show yourselves in one of the windows perhaps, or make a noise. Can you copy my whistle?
I'm trying to think of a Christmas carol to sing.
Oh, come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphal. Oh, come ye, oh. Way, catball.
Way, catball.
There we go.
That's it, you like singing.
Oh, brilliant. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Do you like us singing Christmas carols to you? Thank you for doing that. That's fantastic.
Thank you so much.
Do you want me to sing that Christmas carol again?
Yeah, go on. Sing it.
Oh, come ye, O faithful, joyful and triumphal. Oh, come ye to Bethlehem. Come and behold him. I can't remember the rest.
I don't know a lot of them. What do I know?
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
No, we don't want to go down that road.
Silent night.
Holy night, please come, all is bright. Let's give that up as a bad idea, eh?
When Santa got stuck up the chimney, he began to shout.
Can you light that cat ball up again for us, please?
Did you like us singing?
If you like singing and music, if you go over there to that tower on the corner, we've got a music box, and if you walk to it, it sets it off. You can listen to the lovely music from that.
Noel, Noel, the angels did say. That's all I know. On a cold frosty morning.
Sorry guys, this cold weather's making us a bit cranky tonight.
No, I can't think, it's that cold. I've got brain freeze.
But
I can't
think
remember songs.
things are starting to pick up a bit here for us now. Did you see the cat ball go off just now?
Yeah.
And we were miles away from it. It literally just went off all by itself. So we are starting to pick stuff up now. So we're going to hang on for a bit longer and see what else we can get.
Well, I was thinking because
Just put your coats on and stay warm for us.
when the other people had seen the figures in the windows and that, they were watching because they were doing a Christmas Carol concert.
Oh, right.
That's what made me think about the...
Yeah. That was amazing, that cat ball over
That
there,
was
wasn't
brilliant
it?
as soon as you
That's
started
just
singing
sitting
as
there
well.
on the wall doing nothing
Yeah,
and it
it's been
goes
there
off.
all this time.
There's nothing there but the wall. So, you know, you tell me. How did that go off? You can see there was absolutely no wind here at all.
I got one. Oh, Christmas
Oh, my
tree,
God.
oh, Christmas tree, how lovely are your branches.
No,
That ain't doing it for the minute with your song.
no.
The light's your song.
Your time's up.
Go on then.
Get off the stage. No, I'm not singing no more. I don't know any. And my voice is terrible.
Did you hear mine? I can't sing for shit.
Yeah. We've probably lost all our subscribers now because of you.
Yeah, don't leave, guys, because we were singing Please Don't Leave. We promise we'll never do it again.
Okay, jokes aside. I don't know whether you're finding us funny or not, but on the serious side, we need you to come down here and spend a bit of time with us. Come and warm us up. We've only come here to talk to you. Can you come and join us down here? Oh, REM pod.
REM pod's going off.
There you go, REM pod's going. Thank you for lighting that device up for us.
Think you could step nearer to it? It's one of those. I want to go over and take a closer look, but if we go further over, we're going to scare it off again.
Yeah.
If you want us to come over there, do you think you could do that again? And we'll come in that direction.
Or can you go over to the other tower, which has got a music box in there? If you step closer to that one, you'll set the music off. Can you do that for us? It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
They don't want to show themselves, but they are sort of moving around and...
And I mean, the thing is that REM pod has been in there, what, for a good hour or something now, and it hasn't...
No, it's not flickered. Then all of a sudden,
nothing.
the cat ball goes off, 10 minutes later the REM pod goes off.
But maybe because we've been singing and just having a bit of a good time.
Yeah.
How many times have we said this?
Yeah,
You know?
that's what you need to do. You just need to be normal, friendly and happy.
Yeah, I think
If you can do
so.
that, then sometimes they come alive and they show you.
And it's usually most when you're ignoring them and doing something
Yeah,
else,
exactly.
isn't it? You know, if you're calling
Yeah.
out and calling out,
Yeah.
you know, I think sometimes it scares them off.
There's any spirits in here with us?
Sorry.
Sorry, go on, what were you going to say?
No, I was going to say, shall we run Ghost Tube or something and see if anything comes through
try
there?
it. Yeah. We're going to get the Ghost Tube app out, guys, and see if
Yeah, just see if we get any responses or
there's anything
anything.
happening.
Anything relevant, anyway. Right, if there's anyone here with us who wants to communicate, there's a device on the wall here. If you go near that, you'll be able to communicate with us through there. You'll be able to relay words to us. If there's anyone here with us now, can you give us your name, please? You tell us your name. Did you enjoy our singing? I think you liked Rob's, because when Rob was singing, you set the cat ball off.
Yeah, but when you were singing, the REM pod went off.
Well, there is that.
So, are we talking about multiple spirits here?
It might have been trying to throw it at me.
That's a good point, actually.
How do I shut this woman up? Yes, singing is not my forte at all.
Yeah. Do something before we freeze to
I
death.
know. Have we met? We may have met you actually. We have been here before. We came here quite a few months ago. Can you remember us from before? It said, have we met?
Have we met?
Mm.
You may have met us last time.
Yeah, I'm going to say quite a few months ago now, wasn't it?
Maybe you were the one that scared me out of that corner tower over there.
Shanna put that light like that. Have you seen how gruesome your shot of us at that? Just turn around, so like 20-foot shadow on wall. Right, we're going to be leaving soon, so if you can do anything, do you think you can set something off now for us?
Set another cat ball off if you like. If you can do that for us, that'd be fantastic. Or go over and set that device off over in the far tower in the dark. Or the music box.
Have you got any message for us before we leave? In fact, if you can set one of the devices off over there, the music box with the purple light, or the black device with the red light, if you can set any of them off now, we will leave right away. Whoever it was who set the ball off before, do you think you could do that again, please? The CMF's been steady as a rock hole. It hasn't gone off once, and it even had a... But that one, that went off.
Yeah. That went off like a rocket.
Literally, I know. I nearly went off like a rocket.
Alright guys, we're not going to stay here for much longer now because it's getting so cold.
It's absolutely freezing.
I
guys.
can't feel my fingers or my toes.
So we feel like we've had... It's been...
Eventful.
It's been eventful, but the energy hasn't felt as ramped up as we would have liked.
But it just shows that we were messing around a little bit, singing some Christmas songs and just generally being cheerful. And then we started getting stuff coming through.
The activity.
So we think that, you know,
Play. Yes,
Play.
we was playing.
There you go, we were playing.
Just said play.
So yeah, we think that, you know, if you just have fun, just be yourselves.
Yeah.
Don't be too serious about it, and then things might happen.
Yeah.
They certainly do for us anyway.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's how we're going to work it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is with this anyway, there's no point doing it if you don't enjoy doing it.
No,
literally.
exactly.
As simple
Yeah.
as that, innit?
We
You
enjoy
know?
doing it. We like spending time with nobody, if you like.
Yeah. Well, that's it. We get to visit all these beautiful places, don't we?
Yeah.
And, you know, we do enjoy it, so...
Yeah.
Right, guys, before we freeze to death.
All right, we're going to call it a night.
Yeah. And if you've liked this video, if you don't mind just giving it a like, if you're not already subscribed, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to us, please. It doesn't cost anything, it's absolutely free, but it does help our channel and it helps us get seen as well.
So when you watch the videos, just scroll across and just press that button for us and
thumbs
subscribe.
up.
All right. Lovely.
Right. Night, guys.
Cheers, guys.
Thank you.
And can I just make a note to the spirits not to follow us home?
Yeah, no.
Thank you very much.